outstanding. His defense was great. Offense was great. Led that team to the playoffs. And just seeing him struggle at the beginning of the season is really a surprise for me.
Chef, what do you think about all this?
About what? About that division?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to process what's going on. I don't know. That's a tough one. GMX is my dad is a pretty I would say a little inconsistent.
Great username.
But when he's but when he's good, he's good. And Chris, I know when Chris is on, Chris is a fantastic Madden player. I've seen it firsthand.
I get to play Chris here soon.
But he just doesn't. He doesn't seem to be as into it. So it's a little tough for me to.
Chris is definitely on a down streak. He started off 3-0, and now he's 3-3 with those 3 consecutive losses. I mean, he hasn't lost at home yet. So he's maybe if he could play all his games in Jerry's world, do a lot better.
Yeah.
Now, has anybody seen anything from the Redskins? Gameplay, user ability, anything?
I haven't.
Because I really haven't seen anything.
No, I haven't either.
I have not watched. Yeah, I think he's one of those guys that doesn't stream very often unless his opponent's streaming.
Okay.
I know the game that I watched was when the game that I did watch was with Chris, and I think when Chris was streaming against him, I think he worked him pretty good. Actually, it was it their first game? Let's see. Oh no, it was a close game, 24-21 between them. It looks like.
Well, the Redskins, they're allowing only 14 points a game. That's third best in the whole scrub league.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I as of right now, just looking at records, I can definitely see Redskins going, but I can't back that off of I haven't seen any evidence. And with Christian Giants, is just that's up in the air with me. Those two guys are 1-1.
I think the talent of the Cowboys, if Chris can just stay focused, I see them winning this division. Just haven't, like you said, enough evidence from the Redskins to make me waver from the Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Gato here.
And Giants, if you're listening right now, I think the biggest question the league has is DMX really your dad? If you're listening, hit us up in the channel, let us know.
I don't think that's unrealistic.
know
I
if
mean,
that's
there's
still
got to
the
be
fact.
all sorts of illegitimate DMX children running around.
DMX might be Gatto's dad. We don't know.
We have no idea.
SquadCast, let's all head down to fucking Maury Povich. DNA test.
If you're gonna take one thing out of this entire thing, DMX could be your dad.
So we all think that the Cowboys probably would have the edge in this discussion, but the Redskins are going to be right there.
Yeah.
But do you think the Giants might disrupt the party over in DC, or do you think they'll bounce back?
The Giants are definitely strong. Like I said, last season he came in strong. Was looking like one of the top new users in our season. So he can definitely, it's really, he's only played 6 games. He can easily turn around his season and come strong like he did last season. So honestly, in my eyes, this division is really still a toss-up.
Yeah, those divisions, but they have a hard schedule. I know they're playing our division. They're playing the AFC South this year, and I think none of us have matched up against anybody in their division yet. Yeah, all those games are still to come. So definitely, there's gonna be some battles going on, and rank position could change and all those for every one of those teams. Everyone in our division also. Let me see. Yeah, Crystal has to play. He's playing Gatto, plays Miguel, plays me. He plays Dizzy, plays the Titans, and he plays the Redskins again. So those are all opponents that. Yeah, those are all the opponents. A lot of good opponents right there. A lot of tough
Get out
games
of
for
here,
him.
Chris. Chris is the pretender on this list. Get out of here.
Chris is the pretender.
Here in that schedule. It's gonna be a tough schedule.
Yeah. And the same thing with the Giants. They're all the same division. They're playing our division. They're playing Gatto. They're all playing Gatto's division too this year. So Gatto's trying to get those wins. They're trying to get those wins. Should be a good competition to get these wins for these users.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Everybody's
playoff atmosphere
gotta-
down the stretch for sure.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the NFC West then. So,
Rams.
Yeah.
Rams.
yeah.
I think that pretty sums that up.
Yeah, I don't see the Rams
Yeah,
not coming out of this one.
Yeah. The team that might. I mean, I don't want to say might. I don't think they're going to be competitive this year. Maybe in a year or two from now is the 49ers with all those players he got.
Yeah.
That guy should be.
I like them
threat
coming in the next
soon.
season as being a legit team. They just need one or two more
Yeah.
pieces at key spots. Cardinals, that's a team that could be there. Seahawks, that was a playoff team last year. If he gets back into the swing of things, that's a good user.
Yeah. We just gotta. I know the new Cardinals user just lost, so he lost to Lip. Lip put the hands on him. Yeah.
Put the hands on him.
Well, there's been putting hands on everyone, so.
Yeah. He says he doesn't need Big Doobie. He got Abdullah. Yeah. We got to see a lot more. We got to see more Cardinals play. Maybe he wasn't used to his team yet. Not used to Terrell Taylor out there. He has to get a feel for his team. But yeah. I don't think anybody's touching the Rams.
But you got as one of those development teams to see in the future in the 49ers. That's definitely a team I want to see because he's really a user. He's one of Trey's boys. And hearing from Trey, man, he's all the way involved in this league. He's happy. He's anxious for his team to get up and going. I know he's frustrated that he kind of had to rebuild 49ers, but he has a lot of young talent there. He drafted a great quarterback. And him being this involved into his team, that's only going to prove, beneficial for him down the road once those players start getting developed.
It'd be well worth it.
One of those users we should see going on the rise in power rankings seasons to come.
So, we think the Vikings are the favorite coming out of the NFC. Who do you think is going to take that number 2 seed in the NFC? Is it going to be the Rams?
I think the Rams and the Vikings are kind of tied at that number 1. I don't put one over the other. I know they're both outstanding users. Like, you want to talk about top tier users in this league, Rams and Vikings are both in that discussion. So those two are, I can easily make an argument for either one of those being, number 1 out of the NFC.
Weren't they wild card game last year, or not wild card, divisional round last year?
I think so.
Yeah,
might have been. I think Vikings
took out the win
in the division. Yeah, the divisional round. So yeah, maybe I still think Vikings won, Rams 2. He has I know he has Todd Gurley on the Rams, but I don't. Who's his quarterback right now?
His quarterback is definitely.
He got rid of Goff to get Tyrann
transition.
Mathieu and some other things, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he has CJ Beathard and Matt Barkley. I mean, I know what it's like playing with a shitty quarterback.
Oh man, I
sometimes
deal
you
with
can't make passes.
Paxton.
I think we've all been
Brock
there.
Lobster. I tried all of them. I
had Blake Bottles out there. Blake Bottles is one of the worst players I've played with. He's either gonna if he's not throwing it near the receivers, throwing it 30 yards away, getting it intercepted for no reason. Yeah, so with the question at quarterback for the Rams, I think Vikings won.
Okay. Now for the AFC, would you go with yourself up there then? Because right now, if you look on the Madden rankings for AFC, it goes Jaguars, Broncos, Titans, Texans, Ravens, Steelers as the playoff teams for the AFC right now. So, I mean,
I gotta play Dizzy again, and I've dropped games, a lot of games to random users that I shouldn't lose to, or I've dropped games, so I don't think I'll hold the number one spot in the conference. I think it's probably gonna be Chef, because I think Chef has a better, easier schedule than I do.
Don't put that shit on me.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Chef's competition. He's gonna play Nigel once. Has to play his whole division pretty much again. The Browns. There's nobody really hard for him to play against from the Steelers. So I think Chef could possibly come out number one. If Chef sticks to his running game, instead of trying to air it out Brett Favre status out here, he sticks to his running game and let his defense do his thing.
Did not go very well.
Chef got that. He got that shiny new quarterback, and he was trying to air it out and test him out. Cost him his L.
Shit got shut down real quick.
I think we've established
but I think Los is being humble. He's not gonna come out here and be cocky, but being in the division, consistently playing them, I can see him taking the AFC. He has my number, so it's not even a question. He beat me twice, so that's not even a discussion. He does have Dizzy to play against, but I mean that firepower and that roster, revamping, adding wide receiver threat, adding a better quarterback, and then still remaining to have one of the top defenses, lockdown corners, linebackers, defensive line. I think he's going to take the AFC, and then Chef's coming in at 2.
I could see that. So, who's leading MVP talk right now?
Blake Bortles.
Probably Todd, or not fucking Todd Gurley. What's his face? Eric Henry. He broke 1,000 yards in 4 games or something like that. That Derrick Henry guy. The only person that seems to have his number is Jalen Ramsey, because every time Jalen Ramsey would tackle him one-on-one, he'd take him down. The rest of my team would go 10 on Henry, and Henry would win. Except for Ramsey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Derrick Henry at the MVP right now. His stats are nice. He has
a little insane right
1,200 rushing yards and 17 rushing touchdowns right now. I don't see anybody else that's close to that.
David Johnson is sitting at 1,100.
Yeah, David Johnson was having a good season.
David Johnson's definitely balling. But I think that separates Derrick Henry from those guys is that, like I stated at the beginning of the podcast, our passing is limited. Our offense is based off of running. Yeah, it's always been like that, and probably is always going to be like that. So, just the frequency at which we run is going to be more consistent of these other guys.
Well, I mean, Derrick Henry won Offensive Player of the Week for the AFC 3 consecutive weeks from week 2 to week 4.
Yeah, I think he's coming out with a little bit of fire this year, losing a close race to MVP against Leonard Fournette, taking that MVP away.
That was wrapped up.
Well, obviously you can't wrap up football, so we've seen that against Kansas City.
Oh, damn.
I could see
those 5 turnovers.
Yeah. I could see. I mean, David Johnson would probably be close to him, but he has it. We don't know what his new user's gonna do. I mean, I think I could see Jamie's rookie Trey Sherman maybe try to come out and do something else also. I know Jamie's been trying to get him a bunch of touches. Even so many touches that it's cost him the game.